Hi everybody, this is Pam with Jesus Junk Journals, and we are finally doing the flip through on the Fruit of the Spirit journal. So here we go. I used sari silk that I got from Etsy to tie this with, and I ended up, I think I told you on the last video, I did some hand lettering on fabric and just stitched it on. I couldn't bring myself to add anything else to this. The formality of this print, I just couldn't get past it. I might come back later and come up with ideas of how to enhance this, but for now I'm just going to leave it plain. So here we go. Here's the title page and the pockets that I made out of handkerchiefs, and I just loaded it up with everything from the kit, and then I added some more. I had some extra, you know how you have a stash of journal cards, so I've just added a few of those in too to fill it up. Here's the slide from the kit, and these women, I just love these girls that I put in this. I never put people in my kits, and so this one is all beautiful women from historical artwork, and I hope you enjoy them as much as I do, but it was fun to get to use people. So here's one of the altered paper clips and one of the tags from the kit that you saw me make, and on we go. So another, oh, that's a gorgeous girl. Stamping. We've got our 4-flap box fold with the main kit, with the main verse that this kit is all about. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, or we could say patience, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, which is also sometimes called kindness, temperance, which is also sometimes called self-control. Against such there is no law. And then I've loaded all these little pockets up with goodies from the kit. And whoops, that's not what I want the girl's face shown. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. Okay. There we go. Got the girl's face showing. All right, and then another tag from the kit and a pretty girl. And there's another altered paper clip with one of the cards from the kit. And another card from the kit. And this, whoops, I put some cards in these little pockets here. I love that little girl. Here's some writing space and a little shalom card and a little rejoice in the Lord. I think I want to add another card in there, I think. Let me grab one real quick. Here's one that says mercy and hope. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there with it. And then here's a tag from the kit and the enhanced paper clip. Not enhanced, altered, sorry. And the other side of it. Oh, I don't have anything in that. Let me put a card there. And then we have this. And I put a little tag in there in that pocket. Plenty of room to add more things to that though. The tabs. And then this four little tuck spots, I put the little envelopes. And then another handkerchief pocket with the little tag from the kit. Another little pocket there, writing space, tag from the kit that I did a little doodling on the back, writing space. So all these have the verses for all that have like one of the fruit of the Spirit mentioned. So kindness, be kind to one another. Blessed are the gentle, for they will inherit the earth. Here's another handkerchief. Oh, this guy came out. Little envelope there. One of my cards I added. One from my flashcard kit. A tag from this kit. A little piece of ephemera. Oops. Okay. Another one of the little envelopes from this kit. Another card for my stash. Another card from my stash where I used a piece of mail and just scrapped on the back of it. One of my cards from the kit. One of my flashcards from my flashcard kit. Pocket with some tags and things in it where I glued the pages together. Made a pocket. No, I didn't. That is not what that... Sorry. No, I didn't. That's the inside of this. When you open this up, that's what you see. There's some writing space. Another one of my cards. Well, another handkerchief. There's an altered paper clip. Another big tag that I just added to it. Another tag I added. Here's my 3 stacked pockets. With it. It's got a big tag in it. Writing space. Another tag from the kit. And another handkerchief. Another tag from my stash. Kindness. And then there's little goodies, pieces of ephemera in these 2 envelopes. Writing space, and then there's the notepad we made from the kit. And that is it. So there it is. There is the Fruit of the Spirit journal. And we're all done. We're going to move on to the next project, which is going to be Noah's Ark. So stay tuned for that. That's what I am occupied with, and why it's taken me so long to get back up here and finish this one. But that will be coming fairly soon. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.